footage capturing a group of self-identified British patriots violently attacking a restaurant has raised significant questions about social cohesion, the rise of the so-called far-right sentiments, and the implications for both local communities and the broader national discourse on immigration.
Yes, we did. 3 times.
And what's the level of damage, Bashir?
Well, you can say there is nothing. It's all dead. Nothing left.
And
some ashes only.
What happens to your business now, Bashir?
As I said, like, people attack this place.
The unrest in Belfast erupted when a group of British patriots, fueled by a belief that a local Muslim restaurant was employing illegal migrants and providing free housing to them, launched a violent attack on the establishment. Eyewitness accounts and video footage show individuals smashing windows and vandalising the premises, fueled by anger and a sense of injustice. Supporters of the attack argue that it was a necessary action to demonstrate their discontent with what they perceive as government inaction regarding illegal immigration. This incident is not isolated. It reflects a growing trend across Europe where nationalist sentiments are increasingly being expressed through violence and intimidation. The attackers in Belfast claimed their actions were a form of self-defence against what they viewed as an invasion of their way of life. The motivations driving the attackers are complex and multifaceted. Many of those involved appear to be part of a broader movement that feels disenfranchised and believes that their cultural identity is under threat. The rhetoric surrounding illegal immigration has been amplified by certain political figures and media outlets, painting a picture of an overwhelming crisis that needs immediate action. For these individuals, the restaurant represented not just a business, but a symbol of what they see as an unjust system that favours migrants over native citizens. They argue that their community is suffering economically and socially due to the influx of migrants, and they feel a moral obligation to act when they perceive that the government is failing to uphold the rule of law. Supporters of the attack have framed it as a legitimate expression of frustration with the government's immigration policies. They argue that it is their right to defend their community and that such direct action is necessary when traditional avenues for change seem ineffective. This perspective taps into a deeper sentiment of nationalism, where the idea of maintaining a homogenous culture takes precedence over the principles of tolerance and diversity. Conversely, critics of the attack have condemned the actions of the perpetrators as emblematic of far-right extremism. Many have pointed out that taking the law into one's own hands undermines the social contract and the democratic process. Human rights organisations and community leaders have spoken out against the violence, emphasising that such actions only serve to deepen divisions within society. The narrative around the incident has been further complicated by the broader political climate in the UK, where issues of immigration and national identity remain contentious. Political leaders have been urged to address the underlying issues contributing to such unrest, rather than merely condemning the violence. The events in Belfast cannot be viewed in isolation. They are part of a larger narrative that has been unfolding across Europe and the United Kingdom. The rise of populism and far-right movements has created an environment where nationalist sentiments can thrive. Economic uncertainty, cultural anxieties, and fears surrounding immigration have combined to create a potent mix that can lead to violent confrontations. In the UK, this has been exacerbated by historical grievances related to sectarianism and identity. Northern Ireland has a complex history of conflict that shapes contemporary social dynamics. The intersection of nationalism, identity, and immigration is particularly sensitive in this context, where communities have long struggled to reconcile differing perspectives. The violence in Belfast has serious implications for community relations, particularly between different ethnic and religious groups. Such incidents can lead to increased polarisation, where communities become more entrenched in their views and less willing to engage in constructive dialogue. The attack on the restaurant may instill fear among local Muslim populations, exacerbating feelings of isolation and vulnerability. Moreover, the actions of the British patriots could provoke a backlash, leading to further tensions and potential retaliatory actions from those who feel threatened. This cycle of violence and retaliation can create an environment where communal harmony is jeopardized and social cohesion deteriorates. In the wake of such violence, it is crucial for community leaders, policymakers, and citizens to engage in meaningful dialogue about immigration, identity, and belonging. Addressing the concerns of those who feel marginalised is essential for preventing future outbreaks of violence. This involves not only addressing the immediate concerns related to immigration policies, but also fostering an inclusive environment where diverse identities can coexist harmoniously. Education plays a vital role in this process. Initiatives that promote understanding and respect for different cultures can help bridge divides and reduce tensions. Encouraging cross-community interactions can also foster empathy and understanding, challenging stereotypes and narratives that fuel division. The violence in Belfast serves as a stark reminder of the challenges facing communities grappling with questions of identity and immigration. As nationalist sentiments continue to rise, it is imperative that society confronts these issues head-on, promoting dialogue and understanding rather than division and violence. The future of communities across the UK depends on the ability to navigate these complex dynamics with compassion and a commitment to inclusivity. Only through collective effort can the cycle of violence be broken, paving the way for a more harmonious society.
Why are you stopping us? Why?
Gents, can you stay back? Just stay back a couple of metres, please.